Plus, there's Christians today, being beheaded. Matter of fact, in China, all the Chinese believers. I mean, my heart goes out to them because a lot of them get persecuted and killed in China because the state, or not the state, because the people who are in charge of China, they don't want um, churches and Christians there. Um, you know, ugh. And there's a lot of Christians that die there. Many mercenaries have gone there and died, because you know because China doesn't like us. But it's not just China, you know. I mean, even I mean, the biggest enemies right now would probably be the Muslims right now. I mean, the Muslims have been killing a lot of believers. That's why it pisses me off when people talk about, how how the Muslims aren't really all that bad, and that you can reason with them, and they're good people. Now, granted, now there are some that are good people. There are, but many of them aren't. But unfortunately, you can't tell which ones are good or bad until they're blowing stuff up and beheading people and doing all sorts of really bad stuff. But like I said, nobody's perfect. You know, Christians aren't either.
The soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the.
And I know I'm gonna make some people mad, especially Muslims, because I just called most of them a bunch of evil people. You know, but they are evil people. You know, I mean, going out, killing Christians just because. And another thing, their Quran, because a lot of people, you know, because some people don't even. As a matter of fact, some Muslims don't even really, pay attention to this. Either because they're um, they're new, and because I have heard that they don't tell newcomers to so, a lot of the stuff, like they leave out a lot of stuff, and one of the things that they leave out when trying to get new people to believe in their stuff is the death to infidels. They tend to leave that out. Mainly because people will see that and go, okay, but what does that mean? And I'm going to tell you what it means. It means I mean, it's kind of a rough thing because I don't know the exact words, but basically it's saying death to my enemies. And to be more specific, death to those who don't believe in Allah. Right? So they kill you for not believing in Allah. They also kill you if you're gay. Yep. So if you're gay or lesbian, or if you're a cross-dresser, yep, they just straight up kill you. Yeah. So they're not very nice people. Because I mean, because with us Christians, and granted, yeah, we don't really agree with the lifestyles of gays and lesbians, and and people who dress in drag, but we don't hate them. We don't say they're bad people. We don't kill them or harm them in any way. And plus I know people who are gay and bisexual, and people who, dress in drag. And they're not bad people. They're good people. Like I said, I don't agree with what they're doing. I don't agree with their lifestyles, but they're people. Just like me. They have feelings. Which brings me to my next point. Even Christians can be assholes at times. I mean, I've met lots of so-called believers who just, who are just mean and nasty to people. And again, we're not supposed to be like that. I mean, I try my best, not to treat people like crap. Now, granted, you treat me like crap first, then I don't know. But but I don't go out of my way, to be mean to people. Oh, that's right. That doesn't connect to your white roll tendency. Alright, well, hold up. But and yes, my language is horrible sometimes. And that's something that I'm still working on. It's a struggle. Plus, when I get really angry and depressed, like I am today, you know, plus, granted, not a whole lot of people know this. I mean, it's only actually, I think only Vanessa knows this. But sometimes I get in this, state of mind where I just don't care about anything. No, I mean, I'm in control, but I just don't care. Like, So when I'm like that, I mean, I'll just do a whole bunch of stuff, just because I don't care. Like, I'll cuss up a storm. Maybe I'll say some mean stuff. Just be cold, you know. And again, I'll be like that because I'm in that, I'm in that mindset that I get in, and I just don't care about nothing. Nothing bothers me. I mean, because literally, like when I'm in that mindset, someone could punch me in the face, and yeah, I wouldn't give two shits. You could be setting my house on fire, and if I'm in that mindset, I'm just not gonna care. Um, you know, like it wouldn't phase me. I mean, Plus I could kick the crap out of somebody, and again, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't feel bad about it. I wouldn't feel any remorse. And again, I wouldn't do that anyway because I'm not that kind of person. I don't hurt people. That's not what I do. It's not something that I would ever do. Um, you know, but I'm just saying that if I did and I was in that mindset of I don't give a crap about anything, I wouldn't even care about that. I wouldn't. Not until after I'm, you know, out of that mindset, which I was kind of in earlier, which is why, but it doesn't last long. And I think a lot of it is because the fact that, I got bullied a lot as a kid. And I think that's kind of what did it. And another thing, and again, I normally don't talk about this kind of stuff because it's not exactly something I'm proud of. But you see,